opponent's minds with the constant attack notifications on their dots. RC's TC is gone. That's a few houses gone.
Cautious base right now.
Also, Deb is clean.
He's going to equipment.
The 2v.
2v1,
Oh,
yeah.
no. That's brutal. That's very...
United Castle.
Oh, that was an amazing split. Gosh.
What is Benedict doing?
Oh my god.
That's...
Oh my god.
Oh, man!
Hello.
Hey, what's up? So, TheBison is my homeboy. Him and I have played over 1,000 team games together. So I know his game style. He's a very aggressive player, and he's gonna be aggressive all throughout the series. I'm pretty sure. And that aggressive behavior. Sorry, the stream got unmuted on my end, and I was hearing my own voice. That was crazy. So, sorry, coming back. His home maps are Gold Rush, and Gold Rush can sometimes be a campy map, but sometimes can also be a really aggressive map as well. Oh, is it Golden Pit? Oh, my bad. Yes, and I don't know what Ostavros Nika's games plays like, but I'm really curious to see if his aggressive game style pays out.
Well, I've played probably with Vingthor more than Ostavros, which is also his other name. I've played with him a bunch. He's a very flexible player. I would not say that he's has the same aggressivity as TheBison, but he understands units, deployments, terrain, and situations. So I don't think it's going to be a rollover. I'm really actually genuinely curious to see how it goes. I'm thinking if Stavros, aka Ving, is able to win any match, it'll probably be the first one. And if that's the case, then I'd say he's got a really good chance of I guess, winning the best of three. But we shall see.
Right. So I'm curious to know, Kellogg, since you've played with Stavros a bunch, is he good at defending or is he good at early aggression? What kind of player is he?
In my experience, like we're playing mainly like team games, and
Right.
again, he's flexible and situational. So if he knows his enemy,
Interesting.
he'll flex and respond to that particular enemy in a way that works for that.
Okay.
So oh,
Interesting. I think that might be an Arabia ban. No worries. No worries.
oh yeah, I was okay. Let me do that real quick. How do I get in there? Double click, right? I don't have to.
Yeah, I told both of them that we're gonna send you a different link. So whenever you. Yep, I got it. So I was gonna ask, is does he know how to respond well to tower rushes and stuff?
Yes.
Okay, so
I would say a rush like a tower rush is going to be less effective than a flexible rush like with like roaming scouts or crossbow. That tower type stuff, I don't see that working real well. In fact, I would, if anything, play to his game because the attacking player using the required resources. If Ving gets to castle before that other player, that extra stone is going to go a long ways to him booming. Because out of all the players I've played with, probably Ving booms as well as any. And I know in a 1v1 game, you don't have like a kind of like a team type dynamic where you have that space necessarily to boom, 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 boom.
right.
But if there is that space, if the Bison relents at all, or if there's any kind of breathing room, then I like my boy Ving's chances.
But that actually really excites me because the Bison actually is a very aggressive player, and if he needs to tower rush, he will tower rush.
Mm-hmm.
And if Stavros Nika, aka Vingthor, can defend well against that, that actually excites me because I want to see a even matchup. So I'm really
Yeah,
curious to how the game is gonna move.
I know John, aka Ving, aka Stavros, got all these silly names.
That's three names.
John
That's a
is a silly name.
mouthful.
Yeah, but I guess the one thing like he was talking to me earlier about is he kind of wish he had a little more time to practice over the week. So
Oh,
we'll see. He might just be kind of
Rusty.
I don't know, or just saying like a little bit of like self doubt there kind of thing, right? Just questioning his own ability. But out of any team dynamic, I go out of my way to find like Ving to play with him.
Oh,
Um,
interesting. Perfect. Vingthor picked Aztecs. Britons for Kevin or the Bison, aka also is the second pick. Interesting. Vingthor is picking Magyars. Ooh, uh, I'd love to see some Magyars on Arabia.
you think the Bison banned versions to avoid like a town hall rush, town hall
I
drop?
think I think it's a Kavasan ban because Persians with extra 50 food and extra 50 wood right off the back is really strong on Kavasan.
Okay. I was thinking in all his 1v1 experience that he might
He picked
want to
Franks.
avoid that.
That's definitely a Kavasan pick. We can just hear you fine, by the way. But I don't think the stream can hear you.
Might be on his end.
So I'm gonna keep continuing in that case.
Test, test. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Not you, the stream. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there, but
And the Bison picked Khmer
OBS was
for his
not
last
picking
pick.
up my mic. So might have missed a little bit of the intro and everything, but it is what it is. I'll just do a quick intro one more time. This is game 2 of day 2 of our summer slapdown between Vingthor and TheBison. And it's a best of 3, and they're gonna get into the game soon, so just a brief intro, that's all we get. Let's get into this. Super hyped. I think this is gonna be a great matchup. And this is Killig casting and Benedict. So
What's up?
Game should be up soon. There is a spec delay. So the first game will take a little bit to see, but after that they'll be rehosting right when it ends. So it shouldn't be a bad delay afterwards. Thank you guys in chat for pointing out the mic.
Yeah, otherwise this would have just been, I don't know how long this would have been going on for.
Actually, thank you. Yeah.
You
Oh,
get a
snap.
coupon if you can find Ving's lobby using his name, Stavros. I can never find it.
You're giving away a coupon. That's nice.
Coupon for a shirt.
The Bison. Now I'm curious to see how many people are going to be spectating this game.
Yeah, so we got about a 2-minute delay. And then
so he did pick Magyars for opener.
Yeah, Magyars, Mayans.
I love the Magyar pick. Magyars can be so aggressive right off in the field edge because they get extra 1 attack.
And real quick, you guys didn't hear me earlier because my mic wasn't working. This is a double hitter right now. We have another game after with Meisel and Mameluke. That'll be another best of 3. It might be a little after. There could be a 30-minute in between. Just depends on how long this one goes. I'll need a short break, so the stream will probably go down. But we'll play it by ear. So stay tuned. We got 2 back-to-back games. The summer slapdown today. So let's get back into this.
Some players in the lobby there, you can tell they're familiar with Bison. Like 40% of his games, if you go to that AOE Nexus site or whatever, he plays Bison, like Aztec, like almost all the time. Hey.
Yes.
That's his favorite.
He's an avid Meso player.
And
he knows how to play Meso games really well.
This is the second time Aztecs have been picked tournament. I think they're 0-1 right now. So keep that in mind.
Interesting. Yeah. And what map was the first time the Aztecs was played?
Not sure on that. I have to look back. But we got a little stat sheet that we'll talk about next week and all that stuff. Doesn't have enough information yet. Really bring it out.
Right.
Yep, so 25 seconds out and we will be to game 1.
I'm really curious.
Their second game will be after Mamluks? Is that the idea?
Oh, no. They're playing best of 3 right now. No matter how many it takes.
Okay.
It could be 2, could be 3.
Okay. So those other games aren't streamed then?
No, the game after this will be streamed.
Mamluks, but not the Bison's next game.
No. Everything in this tournament is streamed. All the games, everything.
Gotcha.
No recordings, nothing. We're just
so it's
doing
gonna
it all
be
live.
It's gonna be this set and then the next set after this.
Yep. And gotta get capture age up. We will introduce the civs and players. All that fun stuff. Okay, so game one.
Idle time on Ving's bill there.
We have Bison in the yellow and playing the Mayans. We mentioned that. And in the purple, we have Ving. And he is playing the Magyars. Kind of liking his map right out the gate. The main gold is a little bit to the right. That's a little bit awkward. He's got a backwood. Kind of easy to wall front. And for the Bison, I mean,
Oh my god, he's already going for the lame. I hate
Oh.
it. I hate it.
Okay, got to keep that in mind. He is a big
Yeah.
lamer.
Stavros was talking about that before. He's like,
And-
I have to prevent it. I have to
Yeah,
prevent it.
he already, I think he spotted him. Yep, the little poke happened. I don't
He's-
know if he'll go for it with him on his trail. But this
Oh, there
could
you
be
go.
the first lame of the slapdown. Oh,
Okay,
not
perfect.
taking
He got a
TC
TC
fire
hit.
though. I
Yep.
think that cancels it.
Yep, I love that. Stavros is
So
decent.
denied by the TC. But I mean, I feel like he still wants to go for it.
Get
You
out
have
of his
that look
wall.
on his face.
I am scared if he goes for that boar. That's gonna be really scary.
He's gonna see it. He's gonna go for it, dude. There's no way he doesn't.
No, he didn't. I'm
Okay.
glad.
I was like, dude, you're crazy. Oh, it got pulled
Is he
too.
gonna try to pull that boar?
Yeah.
He-
I mean, way too far, right?
You
That's
may
too far.
you may be Oh, you're talking about the right boar?
I'm not talking for Ving there on the left.
Okay, fast
It's- he-
forward. I
he
think
took-
you're a little bit delayed. I'm at 3 minutes
sorry.
and 13 seconds.
Vingthor is just like 11.
I'm at 19
Jesus.
now.
That's
Okay,
hilarious.
no lame happening. I was just like, is he still gonna go for it? That's crazy.
He could almost find that sheep on the right, but he didn't.
I got lucky.
Those turkeys, I mean.
I kind of wish for Stavros he would have got that third house up at the wood line so he could start his wall.
What do you guys think about the new patch that forces us to have cauldrons for dead sheep and a meat platter for dead boar?
I already deleted everything but the boxing gloves. I freaking love the gloves. Everything else is out. I don't know how everyone else, how do you guys feel about that stuff in chat? I feel like people probably like the boxing gloves too because they're pretty awesome. That's one of the coolest.
Boxing gloves
mods
is
I've
one of the coolest
ever
things.
seen.
I agree.
Like seeing those. Well, I won't say any spoilers, but we saw them in a game yesterday and it was hilarious.
That is a pre-milled rush, everybody. Wow. Okay, he's dropping a barracks already.
Wow, this is a interesting build.
And if you look at the scouting from Stavros, he scouted all of his base, but when it comes to the Bison, he scouted all of Wing's base and all of his base, almost all of his base as well.
Yeah, and I think he's coming back to push deer.
That would be greedy, but I think he's just gonna rush.
Because I mean, at this point, being his back, yeah, you might as well. I mean, scouting's important. He probably should have scouted, but
Yeah, because he has 5 on wood with Magyars. I don't know what he's trying to do there.
yeah, I don't know of many 5 on wood builds.
And he already has his second militia on the way, so
I mean, he's doing
Stavros at the minute.
he's doing a
Go
weird
on,
build.
Steph.
Like rebuilding the mill. I don't know if this is a build or if he's just kind of winging it.
Responding.
Like, we'll find out.
Because the Drush will come to his base and I don't know if he'll be ready. Although he's walling in a way that he's gonna kind of be secure from the top, at least.
Yeah. The 2 of them pop
Bison is
out.
idle.
One more
Okay.
behind.
Bison had idle TC time.
Scout at.
He's still
Bison's.
luring his deer.
I've lost track of Bison's scout. Did he lose it? Where's Bison's scout, you guys?
Oh my god, this is how much Meso games he plays. He has it in his TC to heal it.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Wow. Like, dude, where did it go? Didn't see anything
This is
die.
that's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's hilarious. I mean, I feel like he needs it right now with these, though. That's your Vil blocker.
Yeah, that makes sense. That
So,
totally makes sense. It's just
I guess
the game sense to actually go back and actually
yeah,
put it in the TC.
I've actually never seen that, so that's pretty cool. And he's gonna wait for the eagle.
Right. Oh my god, this is. And Vingthor is on his way up. That's one thing to notice. So if his Drush doesn't do that much damage soon enough, Magyars have an advantage there.
Yeah, I mean, the berries are a pretty big deal. That's gonna be his main target.
I just hope he
Yeah.
doesn't lose a villager. Dark Age.
Bison needs to apply more pressure sooner here.
Scout is over
And
there.
there it is. And Bison is on his way up too.
He sees it
How is that
immediately.
possible
That
with
was
the
a
Drush?
quick reaction.
Oh, he's gonna block the villager.
Okay, lots of idle. Let's see if he cleans this up.
Okay. He didn't do any
His whole
damage, but he's
TC.
off his berries, so
Yeah. There's some nerves.
there's definitely
Interesting, he's
nerves.
not on gold.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's a scout build for
yeah, he
Stavros.
doesn't. He would already be on gold if he was doing archers. He's gonna seal that off, but he kicked off berries. That hurts.
Right now, he hasn't taken any damage minus the berries. At least he didn't lose any villagers, so that is really good. Although I don't know if he sees Bison going up as well.
Yeah, this is a Drush FC, kinda. Well, not
Uh-oh.
totally. It's a wall up behind the Drush.
He
Scouts.
lost almost all of his HP on his scout.
He's just banging away at that mill.
Yeah, if he takes down that mill, he's already ahead, right? Because he's not can't take that food.
Scouts will come out, but I mean, oh no, gonna lose his scout if he's not careful. Don't lose your scout. Don't lose. Okay. It's very
Yeah, that
weak,
scout is
but
so important.
at least he still has it. The banging away
There
at the
be any
mill
merit
continues.
to him taking some of those Vils and beating the shit out of those militia? Like, they're not going to be that much better. He could overwhelm.
Yeah, he's not getting
He could, and he could
Men-at-Arms.
run back to his TC, but I don't think
Yeah.
Man-at-Arms makes sense here because he's take down the mill. He's gonna take down the mill without getting the Man-at-Arm upgrade anyways.
Yeah.
He already got his value out of them, and now I think he's fully
Jaguar.
walled. Oh my god, he's fully walled at base.
Boxing gloves for the Jaguar. And he's got a little hole. I assume he knows that. Well, he's got a few. I'm talking about the Bison. He's
Yes.
almost full walled. There he okay, he's sealing it up.
Okay, perfect. Behind us, he's not making anything. He's
No,
just
he's
full
just-
greed making villagers.
Yeah, full greed. But I
Okay,
mean,
he's making two archery ranges. Interesting.
oh yep. Free range is coming down. Now he's
The
shifted
Drush.
a bunch to gold.
Oh,
Oh,
Thing's got a little hole.
Don't
in the
lose,
middle
don't lose that, don't lose that. Oh, he lost that spearman. That's really big.
Yeah, I
Now the
don't
scouts
know.
can clear out the militia.
That was a misclick.
But I hope the Bison doesn't lose his scout here. His Eagle Scout is really important for him.
I would keep that one alive. You can even throw him on auto scout or something at this point. Your starting scout. Well, he got a few hits in with it. Okay,
Stavros.
nice.
Oh, there you go.
Another spear, just running around.
Change of initiative.
So the Bison behind us has 5 farms already. 6 on gold. So he's going 2 archery range archers.
Got a bunch on berries.
I mean, his by eco is definitely imbalanced in
Yeah, he's got 9 on
Shambles right now.
berries. I don't like that, but got a lot going for
Whatever-
him. He's 5 bills
whatever works.
ahead. I don't know how. What is the idle TC? 2 minutes and 16 seconds idle TC. So not only did that idle his eco, that's 4.5 bills.
I think he idled that to get scouts out as soon as he can.
Oh, okay, that can be important, but still.
But then
ouch.
he's fully walled. The scouts are not going to do any damage right now.
Yeah. Yep, it is sealed up. They're like map control. They can bang on the palisades. I'd like to see them to go bang on that gate. It'd be annoying at this point.
Yeah.
Delay him, yeah. Because I think behind this,
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's gonna go bang on the gate. Does he? Yeah, he hasn't scouted it, but he thinks so. Maybe it's open over there. We'll spot
Bison is
it.
dropping his blacksmith. Bison deleted a palisade wall and he's going out with 4 archers, I think.
Going
4
forward.
archers and a spearman.
You always gotta
Vingthor,
have
on the
that
other hand,
spear.
already has skirmishers ready in his base for defense.
Classic skirm scout v archer spear.
So this is where Vingthor's army position is really going to matter. Because if he catches Bison's army out with those scouts and skirmishers at the same time, then he'll clean that out.
Bang on the gate. There you go. Gotta react decently quick if you're he'll plug it up. Should be fine.
He's been making 2 houses. He doesn't want to take the risk.
Yeah. I'd actually like to see a minute arm opening from the Magyar just because that free attack.
Stavros already dropped a tower on his gold. That makes sense because there's a nasty hill in behind that.
Yeah, and there's this big force coming right now. Right in his front door.
But I think Stavros
Oh,
is going to be totally
he got in.
okay.
He got in.
Oh, this is damage.
That is big. I'd like to see at the same time Bison do damage while defending this. I think he is moving in the bottom. You can see on the map. Yep.
Oh, this might be GG. Magyar scouts are no joke inside your base.
But he's gonna do damage too, and he might not
Oh,
get a reaction.
he lost 3 scouts
That's
to
not
that
good.
TC. That's not worth it.
Here's the walls. He almost doesn't need the walls with that many vills on the wood line. Not afraid of those scouts. And I don't know if okay, he got 1 vill at least. Bison did.
Right.
Almost a second. The tower was kind of important.
Yes, that tower makes a lot of sense.
It's 4 skirms without armor.
Behind this, Stavros is on his way up already.
Yeah, he's up to castle, and it looks like
The Bison
Bison's gonna be
is...
a little. Well, oh nope, he's selling. He's
Oh, he's
buying.
losing all of his archers to the TC.
Yes,
Stand
so
ground.
some
Oh,
throws.
no.
Like, oh,
That's a big
what is he?
throw.
Oh,
did he
he's
lose them
looking
all?
at the scouts. He was.
I think this might be GG.
That was
Good diversion.
wow.
That was a big throw.
So those scouts that I said won't do anything, just maybe game-winning play.
Although
There's a lot of
if
game
anybody
left.
if anybody can come back from this, it would be Mayans.
Yeah,
Because Mayans, the eco is just incredible.
I mean, they both threw out military there, so it's kind of like it's not like one of them screwed, because he did the same thing with his scouts, those 3 at Bison space.
Right. Behind
This
this,
is what I was
Stavros.
talking to you about earlier, Benedict. Is like if Ving gets to castle, he'll boom hard. Like he's really good at it.
Interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
he tried to doink that farm. You see that? Wow.
Yeah,
Almost.
I saw. Mm-hmm.
That would have been crazy if a 5 hit point scout doinked a farm. Okay, he's gonna die. He did his work. He got a lot of archers killed at his hometown.
Second stable up. Third. Here we go.
Triple stable.
Third
This
stable.
could be just 1 TC play. I mean,
1 TC, because he did
18
drop
farms.
a tower.
That's the thing about scouts. It's an eco build. Like, you're making these scouts, you're getting farms up the whole time. And you got a good eco
Now
behind
Bison
it.
needs to go back. Yep. Go inside his base. Wall up. And
Yeah.
just defend until he gets to Castle Age.
And I'd
And
like to
slowly try to
see-
figure his way out.
like to see
of
that
the
left
situation.
side kind of strengthened a bit more. Houses lining
Near the
it.
palisade walls. Yep, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
because those knights will get in. No problem.
This looks really bad at the moment. But then you can never count out mesosivs because they don't really need that much eco to make units.
Yeah.
Because eagles are so cheap.
Wheelbarrow instantly coming in for the Bison.
So does
And-
Bison typically try to end the game as soon as possible then? Like he doesn't drag it out into imp?
He does not like to drag it out in the imp. He also, another thing about him, he's not a good late game player.
Okay.
So the more the game goes on, the more it would be in Stavros' favor, I would say.
Okay.
Both players are
Surprised
kind
there's
of
no forward builds yet.
chilling for a second. But I think we're going to see a lot of action soon.
Behind this, I don't know if
feel like
the Bison is expecting 3 stable knight production.
I'd love to see +2 on these knights soon. He's pumping a lot of them, so he can't afford it at the moment. But the Bison, he's gonna have Bodkin, crossbow.
I'm happy to see both of them still staking out to 1 TC because both of them cannot risk booming at the moment.
I do not like this engagement if he doesn't have +2. Like, this just feels like it favors the Bison. Are they gonna?
Yeah, I would engage. Take those knights
Oh,
out.
that's a bad engagement. Oh no, don't take that engagement, Stavros.
Don't
You
do
can't
it.
lose that army.
Don't do it.
Don't.
Oh,
No, 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 no. That is
it's a
not
bad
worth.
fight.
I mean, he's high ground, so he's hitting them.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't that bad of a choice, actually. It turns
Yeah.
out.
He doesn't have +2 though,
+2
so
would
he.
be so big here. Like, that's the difference of these knights dropping like flies. Or the
If he can keep
archers.
getting his knights out though, and the Bison
wasn't-
doesn't have the
Wasn't
the
bad.
pike to support, that's not so bad.
Just love to
The
see
only advantage
+2.
Magyars have is that they get +2 attack right away, so they still can do good damage.
Yeah, that just, it would have been a massive cleanup. The second
If he
armor
had
in.
+2,
Yeah.
for sure. Behind this, no TC for both of them. Love to see it. Bison actually sold all of his stone. Those
Looks
knights
like
are
they're both gonna
circumventing the
go hit
army.
each other.
If the
Or-
archers find a wood line or something, that would be devastating.
About the same Vil count, both sides.
Yeah. Still want to see that +2. I hope he like didn't think he clicked it.
Forward monastery, okay.
I like that. Probably followed
It's
up with
converting
siege.
Cav.
No, the knights are gonna get in through that
That weak side.
palisade so fast.
Yeah. That downhill. This is that weak side we were talking about.
Oh,
He's in.
yeah, he's gonna
He's
get in.
Now +2 would be so much better, but he's in. I
He
really,
went for numbers, I
I
guess.
really feel like he's forgotten to click it because he could sell wood.
Bison does have a Bodkin arrow on his TC, so the TC does still okay against the knights. He just can't afford to
No.
lose any
No, it's
villagers.
not. I mean, he could still break right in there. I don't like this under the TC.
Oh, if he loses
Right.
this army, he will get so pressured on
Yeah,
his base.
This isn't worth it. Even though these vills can't garrison, they're getting shredded by the Bodkin arrow TC.
Yeah.
Only +1. I mean, that's his army.
Oh no, it's not worth it. It's
No,
not
it's
worth
not.
it.
That's everything he had. I mean, it would have been better to be
He-
banging on this backside to get to
He's
the
still
wood line,
making
'cause
knights.
That's his only wood line. He could have like been annoying there and got in.
That one tower just outside of the palisade and then break in.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a throw diving that TC.
He is making a mangonel. I think that's a bad idea. I think he should have made a monk first before he made a mangonel. And I would like to
Yeah.
see pikeman upgrade prioritized here from the
I s-
Bison.
I still like it because his numbers now he can pick off almost
Plus
any-
1 knights.
Wait, he has 11 knights still. Okay, yeah, monks are definitely important. I didn't realize he had that many
Mhm.
back at home. But this
Oh, he's gonna start banging at the wall.
all in play from both of them is definitely makes for an entertaining game. Just 1 TC each. All in military.
I think he's gonna go around to the right.
He's
John.
going around.
Yeah,
Once
I
he's
think
to the
he's
right.
gonna.
start shooting that TC.
If he can get in through the palisade to the right of Bison's woodcutters, then Bison has to like delete like
Yeah.
essential buildings to defend.
He
Like that's
has
the way to get
front
in.
wood at this point. Like that
Totally
wood
open.
line is gone. And he's even got idols. Bison has 4 idols. Oh,
The knights are coming from the back. Watch out! Watch out! Watch
+2
out!
is coming in. He's gonna get the Mangonel. I would almost get the Mangonel and like pull back. Pull back, pull back.
Get the other mangonel now.
Pull back, pull back. Yes, just wait for +2. This is
Oh
great.
my God!
This is good
Stand
play.
ground on your archers.
This is good play.
The game is surprisingly even, actually.
Yeah,
I'm
very.
really surprised.
There's been mistakes
They're
by
trading
both.
up armies.
There's
Yeah.
been good plays. This is a good series. I'll tell you right now. Feels like the makings of a game 3. The way they're
Is
playing.
Stavros, is he researching?
Pikeman upgrade. I would love to see the Pikeman upgrade from the Bison right now.
Yeah, now I feel
Oh,
like
Stavros is going for a second TC. I hope he doesn't stop producing knights though behind this.
I'd almost like to see something to help with the pikes. They're a lot worse once they're not spearmen.
He's got archery ranges, so he's going skirm probably. Then.
He has exactly enough resources to get pikemen right now.
Maginal snipes Seville.
There's a
think
lot
that
of
was
pikemen building up right now
That was
in
an
front of his
over
base.
garrison right there. Because they can't really shoot. He's gonna go counter. I like that. If you can't fight the army, go hit your enemy.
Counter.
Don't have a idle
Yes.
army doing nothing. And
Now
this is
here I
where-
would love to see stand ground on the Bison's army,
'cause
otherwise he's gonna lose everything to the
This is where,
TC.
yeah, he messed up earlier when he got hit at home. We'll see how he controls it this time. Okay, he pulled the archers back. He's like, I don't want to lose them again.
56 to
Defending at home.
57 villagers. I'm surprised how even this game is. I'm
And
not even
The
kidding.
score is close.
What is happening?
The
This
military
is
gold value.
Stavro. As long as the Bison doesn't lose his army, I think he wins this. Because the knights are coming from the back now. Why, Bison? Pay attention. Bison, pay attention.
Not looking.
Okay, now he's looking. The crossbows. Micro the crossbows. Oh, he's attacking the house.
Could have
Love
killed the
that.
monk. I think he still will. That is a very... Oh, he got the conversion.
Oh, no, all the knights are dying though.
Yeah, the skirms aren't here.
Oh, he's got a
Still
window
no
here to
spearman
skirm.
upgrades. Still no spearman upgrade.
And he has no armor on the skirms. So they're pike killers. They're not going to do good against those archers.
Sorry about that.
Good.
Behind us, both of the
Two knights. and
Bison
that's
on one
nasty 'cause
TC.
They're going to kill the skirms. He's got an idle TC. Second one, it's not garrison. Or it's not nav pointed.
I think Stavros at this moment is only making one knight. His army is basically 26 to 6 at the moment, so it's looking very sketchy.
Idle eco on being
Two
is
Mezzo Knights.
closing in on 2 hours.
That sucks.
Yeah, so it doesn't have like crazy upgrades. The skirms can hurt it, but there's not enough skirms. Another Maginel coming out. This is a good push. And he's
really strong with
he's
these
one
pushes.
TC behind this, where it's like that second TC. We knew it was questionable. Those knights aren't going to do anything. It's garrison. He's
I'm getting
punching them.
messages
Okay.
I'm getting messages from friends saying that if he doesn't get pikemen in the next minute, I'm gonna unfriend him on Facebook.
Wait, I thought that tech was in. Did he cancel it?
He didn't make it. He didn't get it.
I could have swore I saw the tech in.
I'm just
Maybe
like, dude,
I'm
why would you
tripping?
not get it?
Wasn't it?
Right now,
Wasn't he researching it? Could have swore he was. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But I mean, he's making it work. I'd like to see the skirms actually not.
the score
front
actually
lining.
flipped. He has
That's
2 monks and 3
interesting.
pikes and 18 archers with these 2 mangonels. He's diving in too deep. Oh no,
He's
don't
got quite a
dive.
few
Oh, he's
idle
gonna lose the
builds.
Maginels. Those are dead.
Yeah, but he's gonna convert.
Oh,
a
he
couple
does
more
have
knights, I
monks.
think.
Yeah. I think that was a nice pick if he gets out. Get out. Nope. You could have just picked that and lost no knights. Now you're gonna lose 2.
Oh, that's not worth
he
it.
should have backed.
That's not worth
He
it.
should have just
That's not
kept
worth it. No.
backing. Yeah, he's kind of getting careless over the Maginels.
Oh no, he lost all of his army again.
It would have been perfect to just pick that Maginel off and then keep running towards your TC.
What I would like to see from Vingthor right now is maybe a siege workshop and a counter Maganel himself.
Yeah,
I was thinking that.
you absolutely have to have your own defensive siege. Whenever there's a forward, build a defensive one. It's just the pros all do it. It is the play. I've been coached. Like that's what
The
you need to
Bison
do
is
when it
collecting
happens.
stone, and guess what? I think he's about to click up to Imp. Oh my god, he's up to Imp.
Hmm. and Bing is nowhere near
Bing's in.
close. Oh,
Things in the
didn't even notice that.
Bison's fold.
He might
Yeah,
not
there's a little
react to this.
Oh
He
yeah,
may
the
not
wood line.
react.
No, he will. He will.
Okay, okay.
He
I
did.
didn't know if he was getting hit. He wouldn't have known, but there was not fighting at the same time. But that's all
And
his
I'm
wood.
sorry if I'm coming off biased. I am. I just can't help it.
Oh no, you're good.
Now he is losing a lot of villagers to these knights.
Those on Twitch, we try to remain as neutral as we can, even though we have favorites and stuff.
Right.
Sometimes it's obvious, but yeah, we try to cast as neutral as possible, regardless of who's playing who.
He's losing a lot of villagers to
I
this
think you
knight
can be
raid.
objective about it. You can tell who's going to win based on the swings of momentum,
Yeah,
regardless of favorites.
Stavros is at 75 villagers though, so if he can carry this advantage forward, the game will look really good for him. But can
yeah,
he deal with Mayan Imp? That's the big question.
yeah. These arbs are gonna be
And I think there's a forward castle coming. Oh,
Yeah,
with the
he's-
Imp, the forward castle is just going to be impossible to stop because he's going to have traps out. And I would love to see those archers on stand ground. I swear to God, just that one thing.
yeah.
Nope.
I'd like to see just a bunch of arbs, because he doesn't have any siege. Like, pretty nasty unit to deal with.
He's taking Stavros' front gold now.
That's probably, those are gonna drop a castle once the stone's in. And I think he puts it right on
Stavros is going in from 2 different directions.
puts it
To
right
be
on
honest,
that
that's
one
pretty
gold.
impressive that he's kept that town hall as long as he has. That thing's been like 24/7 mangonel.
Right.
I,
He's losing a
Oh,
bunch of
oh,
knights to
what's
the
going on?
conversions.
Oh, GG. I forgot I had it on fast forward again. If you don't, it skips through the end of the game. Whoops.
Oh,
But-
there you go.
Oh, Stavros called GG. I
Yeah.
think he should have still kept playing on, but I can see why.
Yeah, I mean, was Imp in at that point? Let me look.
Remember when we
Yeah.
talked about like that Bison's top right hand where he had the woodcutters and all the houses and all that?
Mm-hmm.
I was just talking to John and he was or Ving, and he was saying, yeah, I should have gone up there. He
Yeah,
recognized that.
when he dove the TC earlier.
Yeah.
That felt like a big throw, because I think if he did that, even if he doesn't get in, they have to repair a lot. You're not diving under the TC with only 1 armor upgrade.
He was in there. Like that was
Yeah,
evenly
that was-
matched despite the initiative basically being from the Bison.
And going
Almost
back and
the entire-
hitting while being hit at home, that made Bison make some mistakes too. Lose some archer numbers. It's always important to counterattack. Like if you don't have the numbers to fight the army at your base, go hit their base.
Yes.
I liked that a
Make
lot.
them react. Make them react in 2 different directions, and they will slip up in somewhere.
Yes. So let's see statistics.
Stavros still had a commanding villager. No, actually, he's
Had-
only up by 7, 8 villagers now.
Had a pretty good KD too. 104 to 74. Now I know that's archers for knights, so value wise, maybe that's not so telling.
Also, the Bison kept losing so many archers to TCs. I can't even.
Yeah. So
It was. I think like these are the things that we keep noticing in people's gameplay that is moving forward is going to be punished even more.
and men at arms. I've seen those lost to TCs. Just put them on defense
Yep.
or stand ground if you.
Yeah.
Not that bad. I mean, I used to do it when I was learning the game and only went Bulgarian men at arms when I was a noob. You just put it on stand ground and then you don't lose them. They're still nasty. Let's see. Villager Max.
That's the whole gameplay with the Bison. Every time you think, okay, now he lost his army, he's not gonna attack me, sends another attack.
Yeah, very even APM. 47 to 44. We'll keep an eye
Interesting.
on that throughout the next games. Yeah. Oh wait, did I put the wrong? Whoops. Bison took game 1. Okay, they're probably going to be right into the next one soon,
Yeah, Bing said they're starting.
which will be Kawazan. So this is going to be interesting.
Kawasan is the map I'm really excited for.
Yeah, me too. It's first time seeing it, and I really hope we get Golden Pit also. So, go Ving. No,
I think
I'm always going to cheer
I-
for a game 3 no matter what.
to be honest, I personally think Frank should win against like I think Stavros's pick is gonna be Frank's because chaos on Frank's just makes sense because there's so many berries in the middle, and the Bison is going for Celts,
I don't know
which
what happened
I did
there.
practice with him a very specific build. Let's see if he can execute that.
Okay, bear with me on the screen, guys. Something's off on that. It'll be fixed very soon. Game is up, correct?
It's loading. Yeah.
Okay. We got about a minute 20 play and we will be into game 2. So looks like it's Bison with the Celts, being with the Franks. I like the Celts here because it is a hybrid map. And the Franks, what do you guys think about their picks? Hello?
I've never actually
Oh.
played the Kawasan map before.
Hey.
I've never played it.
So the advantage with Celts is that you do grab wood faster. So what that helps you do is you can get to the pond faster and start docking faster and get more fishing ships out.
Mhm.
And that leads to a faster fuel age. But in this particular map, if everything goes as as the Bison wants it to go, he's gonna do a drush and then then dock a pond as well.
Yeah, I'm just reading up on it right now.
And the map itself, it has berries in the middle, and all the relics of this map are in the center. So whoever gets to the center is gonna be having a commanding lead over the other.
Okay, so center control. I'm not really familiar with this map either. Definitely looks like a pretty fun one to
Right.
watch. Getting into the game right now. We'll have a capture age up soon.
It's going to have a similar dynamic as like the gold pit, wouldn't it? Because of all the focus on the resources in the middle early
Yeah,
game.
Yes.
that one's
Mhm.
center control also.
Fast forwarding.
I am live.
Okay, so on the left, the Bison with the Celts, like we said. And we have being on the right with the oh yes, the Franks. And I realized my mod is actually showing up. So TCs look weird. That's because Dark Age, I have the open TC. It's nice for pushing deer and stuff, but maybe I'll change that for future ones so that mod's not on for Capture Age. Just realized that, but it is what it is. And typically, is there like fights over both ponds on this, I assume? Kind of like a Four Lakes type deal?
It is a situation where you would in an ideal world you would want to dock your own pond and dock the enemy pond to deny enemy from the fishing ships. But also it's a lot of investment, so let's see if the players will actually go for that investment.
Okay, I'm curious to what will happen. Feudal Age.
I
And the Bison's not going for a lame on this. It just seems a little more difficult
Yeah,
navigating
he's taking
through
a more
those
conventional
berries.
start.
Not really a straight path. I know he wants to, but not
all
gonna happen.
like yeah, I think in this map I hope he doesn't lame because there's just too much going on. In a hybrid map there's always too much going on.
Yeah, because you're docking earlier. But I mean, he's going forward. You never know.
Oh no.
One thing he did do was, last game, Ving pulled his boars earlier than I think he would have wanted. Like the second one was under the TC with 150 food on the first boar still, or 100 something. So, I mean, right now even, oh, he's good. That one was pulled at the right time. So not as early, but last game it definitely got to him.
So the Bison.
And he's pushing deer. I like that. Bison.
Yeah, he's got a better start. Oh,
I think he wanted a boar maybe, but he's gonna realize, oh, he already pulled. And that's some good hits.
good micro early on for John.
Oh, the bison lost a villager to the boar.
Oh no. And I think
Oh.
he was looking for the lame. That's
Yeah,
kind
he's
of a
looking at his
consequence of
scout.
it. You're distracted. You're not doing your normal chill scouting. You're like focusing on where's that boar at, and it can make mistakes
Right.
at home.
That's what Benedict was talking about earlier, like because of how busy the map is.
Yeah, I've actually I
John
was
got housed.
really into laming, and I started making so many mistakes like the last few weeks with
Oh
it.
no, Stavros got housed. That's right.
Hmm.
Stavros is not even going for pond. He's just full,
Yeah.
That's
depending on land.
interesting because this is his home map, but I mean he is
And-
Franks, so he will have Doodle sooner, I think, with that approach.
Faster collecting berries
And
definitely
the
helps.
mill is not
Definitions
being
mill.
built. Okay, he
Yeah.
realized it.
So that exchange between the two scouts while Ving was pulling the boar and pushing the deer, that's kind of screwed both of them up at the last minute and a half.
I think so
Yeah.
as well.
This takes you out of your rhythm or whatever you're like in the
Yeah.
middle of. Story of this game. That's just Age of Empires.
You mean Page of Empires?
Yeah,
Oh snap!
Oh,
TM.
He's luring in his second boar.
and for those
Let's see if he loses another villager.
who
He
don't
lost
know,
another villager. Wow.
what? Wait, bison
The bison just lost a second villager to the
to a
boar.
boar. This scout confusion, man, like the back and forth. He is
Yeah.
down 2 vills. That's
This
pretty
is
big.
this is
early.
where the aggressive game style kind of bites him in his own back, especially when it comes to games hybrid maps, because there's too much going on.
Yeah.
He already has a drush out though, and he's making fishing ships, but his TC is idle. His TC is idle.
He doesn't have the
No
food.
villagers,
He needs
Okay,
a force
he's out.
drop. Force drop.
and he should be going on those deer now.
So he's coming forward. The drush.
Let's see where the drush is gonna go and what it's gonna
Like-
accomplish.
I feel like
It's like
being
Stavros
suspects
has
it.
anticipated it.
Yeah,
Drop
He's-
the barracks.
definitely expecting it. It feels like.
Or he might just be going for land
That's
aggression.
for scouts. Yeah, a little early on the barracks, but it's fine.
And then he sees the scout, and then
Off
he
the
sees the
berries
drush.
again. I mean, maybe he fights it this time. He half fighting it. I would get her out.
Oh no!
Oh, the TC again. He's gonna lose a vill.
He lost a will.
But now it's just 2 militia. That's not very scary anymore.
Now Stavros is on his pond, so he's gonna make fire ships, I'm assuming, in Feudal Age.
He knows it's
Because-
there. I don't think yeah, the bison does not know about that.
Yeah, this is looking really bad for Bison. This is well done from Stavros.
Back to banging on the mill. I don't think you overreact to militia.
I love the
Just-
punching gloves.
Push him back.
Bison is still not on his way up.
Yeah,
He's idling his TC.
those boxing gloves.
That
Never gets
is a
old. Oh, I want to see
So-
an
dead,
instant
dead fishing chips here shortly.
instant fire or something.
So the build I was talking about is this. It's this build, but it's not executed well because he lost 2 villagers in Dark Age. That just like completely sets him back really far behind. Behind this, Stavros is only making villagers. He hasn't queued up a fire galley yet.
Yeah, I would love to. He knows the dock's there.
No
Put
upgrades
that wood
either.
into an archery range.
Did he get double bid axe, by the way?
Double bit axe is not in. Horse collar's in, but he's the Franks. Horse collar's free. And here's the kind of similar to last game for Bison. The drush, wall behind it. Go up. And no, okay, here
But-
comes the fire, finally.
What I
Yeah.
want to see from Bison right now is he should dock the other pond because he's gonna lose this pond anyways.
Yeah. They kind of took the late approach, the early mill, pond later. I
The
don't know.
rush is not doing anything.
They're just chilling. Yeah, they're so
They're just
weak.
standing around.
All they can do
Yeah.
is idle a Vil for a second. There's some weak
The
He's
walls
focusing
Vils.
are-
on consolidating his home, though. You can see he's walling up, whereas Ving's going to be all kind of exposed.
Yeah, he's gonna put those weak Vils on farms. That's good.
There you go.
Comes the fire.
Now
And
is he gonna
he's
see
not
that
even
fire?
he's not even feudal, so he can't click a fire or nothing.
Okay, so he surprisingly enough, they're both even on villagers still.
Yeah, well these boats are gonna die right now.
So I don't want him to
Now
queue
it's-
up any fire ships here. I just want him to think that Stavros he's not committing, and let's see what happens after that.
So after those get cleared up, it's more of like a 4 or 5 Vil advantage for Ving.
It is 4 Vil advantage right now, yes.
Yeah.
Now he's queuing up fishing ships in that.
Skirm coming
And he's
out.
losing a villager to the fire ship. He lost a villager too.
Yeah, I mean it was the scout or the fire ship. One or the other was gonna kill her. I'd like to see some boats, but yep, he's queued up a boat. Perfect.
Like Bison's going to step dock in that other lake.
This could
On his
get
way.
away from Bison really quick. I mean,
Right.
6 Vil advantage. He's not on
'Cause the
water.
But the
Oh, he's
thing
going
to
to the
notice
berries.
is the Bison is
Where's
on
the
his way. He can click up to Castle Age because his eco is
It's
almost there.
just, what's he gonna do with it? Not very much eco behind it. And he still needs
That's
to,
very true. He has no food whatsoever.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, perfect. Look in the center. Oh, he missed it.
Oh,
Oh, they walked right, but no, he got it. There you go.
Why is the
That's
villager
it.
going in the
eye.
center?
I mean, that was
Forward
like
build.
a yellow Vil
just got
by
lucky.
some yellow berries. Kind of camouflaged.
Got lucky
I'm-
to pick that up. I
I'm
think.
curious to know why this villager
Well-
ran from the center.
I wouldn't just say lucky, like just good awareness to spot that.
Well, it's geometry, right? The way that they're set apart. One went to the other directly.
Yeah,
So it's a straight line. They're
And
inevitably
just-
coming across.
just to not miss it. I don't know. I feel like that yellow Vil was
Yeah.
just kind of blending in with those yellow berries. Maybe it's just
I
me.
agree.
I think I'd have missed it.
Covert option through the berries.
I'm guessing he's doing attack move.
'Cause what was that
He's-
sneak for? What do you think he was trying? He's sending another one,
Forward
I think
build.
he's trying to dock the other pond, but I think he just
but it's not towards
His path was totally
Ving's
off for a
base.
donkey,
He was
though.
running straight towards Ving's base. It may have been a misclick, but he's doing
No.
something.
he's going to the other pond now. He is on
There
his
you
way
go.
up to Castle Age though, and Ving
And
is
so
behind him.
Ving.
And he's 8 villagers behind now. He's going back to the center again. Wow, what is happening?
I'd like to
Yeah, that's
see
weird.
more boats. I don't know what he's doing.
And Skirm's right there.
It's not a misclick because he has controlled this Vil since it first set out.
The only thing I could think is a forward build to maybe deny gold, like a tower.
Yeah, but it's just so risky. He
With
already
the-
got one
with-
killed there, and then
Because
send
he had
another
two
one.
militia up there initially. And he was sending up. I bet you he's going to try to tower.
Well, there's this
You could
one
tower both the wood and the gold if you'd have.
one militia left, 1 hit
Yeah.
point. Well, 2 hit points.
When he sent that up.
Oh,
first
he never
time,
got.
though, he
I
had-
thought he's passed those sheep earlier. Well, the militia's gonna get some sheep. Gonna get one more hit in before it dies.
And I think he might just.
Oh, the
If you're up
knockout
to
punch.
Castle Age, or if you're up to Castle Age earlier, and your opponent is only making skirmishers,
Ving's
you
going to
drop
catch
a second
another
TC.
lone bill.
What
Look
is
by the
what
pond.
is happening?
Skirms
Oh
won't
my
kill
God.
it, but like, what is it? I want to know what he's doing. I think he's trying to dock at this point,
Yeah.
but she's dead.
He's made some critical
This-
mistakes here.
I mean,
early
he
on.
is so far ahead. 11 Vils this early. He's Castle. It's like we said. What is he gonna do with Castle right now? It's not gonna do. And
Right.
he's dropping a TC, but
He's dropping a TC and going on stone, which is the right thing to do, I guess. But then you're so far behind, which
yeah, you're
does not.
even more like strained on Vils. You're already way
Mhm.
behind. Now you have some on stone. You need more farms for 2 TCs. Doesn't look good at all. I would just like to see more boats from Ving. More fishing
Yeah,
chips.
take advantage. Because he doesn't need that third or a second town
Just-
hall, right? He
Just a
can just
couple more
put
in
that
there.
drill through the fishing book.
I mean, he owns that pond. He could even dock this pond. But all that aside, he's playing really well. Knights are coming out.
He's playing
Yes.
incredible.
He has 5 vills queued up. I would cancel some of those. A little bit too. Okay, he just canceled some. Good
2
awareness.
stable knights, and he's dropping a second TC as well. TC could have been better, but still good.
That dock is taking a long time to die. I like that TC.
I have a feeling that we're gonna see throwing axemen in this game. I don't know. I just have a feeling.
Hmm.
be honest, that TC placement, it's like exactly one space between the gold and the lumber, kind of maximizes the two
Yeah.
resources. So it's not a terrible placement.
I like it. It protects the gold.
Albeit less likely Vils bunching up.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they can be really awkward on the upper part of the TC.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yes.
Wood and stuff.
Now he does
He's
have
gonna
2 stable
scout.
knights
He's gonna
pumping.
check this pond. I think he's realizing like, no, he's definitely not docked it because why would he dock it on my side?
Now I would like to
There's some
see.
boats. Another one. Go ahead.
I would like to see this pikeman upgrade from the Bison, at least in this game.
Yeah, I think he's gonna need monks. First off, with no military. Forward siege by Ving too. I think you just go kill him.
I don't know that
He can boom
Ving
behind it
knows
too.
how
He's in
much,
control.
how much initiative that he has right now. Like he has the clear momentum.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't
Like
think he.
siege workshop and Mangonel hitting house, hitting palisade just to get in.
He doesn't know how many vills Bison lost also to Boars.
Yeah.
He's not probably aware of how far ahead he is, but he's gonna see the score, and that's gonna give confidence.
Yeah,
One
the
of
score
those-
should
Those
definitely give
rogue
him
vills,
confidence.
those lone vills in the middle, like that he picked off 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah, that's
That was-
true. There was
that
those
was so
vills. What
weird.
is the Eco KD? So it's the Bison has lost 8 to Ving's 1 from those militia earlier.
And I love that one skirmisher that's on the other side of the Bison's base, just
Yeah.
chilling out there just in case there's another villager.
Yeah, I
That's
love it. He's like
Beacons of Gondor.
the pond guarder, whatever you want to call him.
I would love to see the pikeman upgrade.
Like what eco? He's got no eco to even really think that, but he has 6
He's
pike.
gonna drop
Yeah,
a castle.
he needs it
He's gonna drop a castle instead.
just to stay alive. Yeah, he wants to go a
He's-
bunch of pike. Yeah, you know what? Those throwing axemen are looking better and better.
I know, I'm telling you, predictions, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. The
And he's
cheap-
gonna drop a castle.
The cheap Frank castle. I mean, at this point, just beat him to imp. Get that castle, get those throwing axemen. You're in complete control. Don't go too knight heavy. Knights are still good,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong.
I would see no knight production anymore until he knows he can make more damage.
Mm-hmm. And a smart thing he's doing, he's patrolling the shoreline with that fire. Just to make sure no sneak dock. Counter dock, or whatever you want to call it. Got tons of knights.
What? I just don't understand why not pikeman. What does he have against pikeman?
Yeah, I would pull these off stone. You have more than enough for a castle. He wants to
He's
go
gonna drop a
forward.
Oh,
That's game.
God.
That's game over. This game is over.
Go back. Go back.
That's get the vills. Get the vills.
Get inside.
Oh,
the
he
bills!
calls
He calls
I was gonna
GG.
say
He
that
calls
is
GG.
game over.
He calls GG.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it.
Wow. It was like a desperation. He probably knew his mistakes, losing the vills. It's like, I gotta try to just drop a castle. So it wasn't a terrible play. It was like a YOLO. If this works, I'm in the game.
I do understand the reasoning behind trying to drop a castle forward. I think he was gonna try to drop it in the center so that he can get berries and the relics.
What's
Sweating when you're up to castle
Is the
like
stream-
50% for.
still working? You see the stream right now?
I am. Let's see. I do, yeah.
Okay, my OBS for some reason all the chat is off, but if the stream's still going, I'll just open Twitch from a browser. Okay, still going. Thank you,
They're,
Bat Player, for following. Hope you're enjoying the tournament.
they're still chatting in the game, by the way.
Mammaluk, go ahead.
Stavros says, phew, 11. I was sweating when you were up to castle age 50% before me. The Bison says 11. It's called FC into GG.
Yeah, it's like, what's he gonna do with it? He's up to castle, but so what?
Stavros
Mammaluk,
says
Ask him
RIP.
what he was up to with those vills in the middle. I'm genuinely curious. I'm gonna take that to my grave. I want to know what he's doing.
I know, right?
and
Can you ask him?
Stavros says, always, give me a minute to drink some water and we go game 3. Perfect.
Mammaluk said those skirms deserve a scouting award. Yes, they do. Like, that
I
was
know.
so clutch. They were on it. Even with the camouflage berries. So he
That
said,
was incredible how much value he got out of those 2 skirms. It's just crazy.
yeah, oops. Yeah, this is a great series. I kind of knew in game 1, like, this is going to 3. You can feel it. You can feel the energy. Kind of knew.
Map 3 is Green Arabia, or Arabia, sorry.
So Arabia is the first game every time. Map 3 is gonna be Golden Pit. Also the first time seeing
Oh,
that
okay.
in this tournament. So I'm excited. This is like the sudden death, you could call it. Gotta win this match. Oh,
Golden Pit, that's the next match.
1-1. APM can't be that high. That's still up there. Not a whole lot happened with armies. That was really good play. I mean, it was. Go ahead.
Unless you consider 2 skirms, finding 3 villagers
Yeah.
engagements.
And the dock killing, I think it was 3 fishing ships there. He lost 2 to boars. That all adds up. And I'm gonna say, like, I was all big about Lamey. I stopped recently because so much can go wrong. And that kinda, it wasn't all the Lamey, but the first Ville was. He was looking for the boar with the scout. Just takes your focus, and then you forget, like, oh, my Ville's pulling a boar.
Right.
And then it's not worth it anymore.
It's definitely not. You just like saw him throw one step after another. It was just funny.
My OBS, let me make sure we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Thank you for all the followers, by the way.
I brought in 2.
Oh yeah.
My friends weren't signed up. They're up here now. Do we get a certain percentage?
Something. I don't know what happened with my OBS, but all the backdrops and everything, it went down during stream, so. I guess we'll just keep the focus on capture age. Because
Wow.
nothing else is working right. So I can't go back to the draft, I can't plug that in.
Oh, they're up and running for the next game, by the way.
Okay, we'll just get into the game. That's interesting, I don't know why OBS bugged out on me, but we'll just make do with what we got.
I can't see
What
the
was
game.
the civs? Oh, I guess we'll know when they see. I was trying to think of what they have next. Okay, we got about 35 seconds. You guys in chat, who do you think's gonna take this game 3 on Golden Pit?
So Aztecs versus Britons, it's an interesting matchup. Because Aztecs, if they can get the center control, they can steamroll anybody. Because the Eagles just produce so fast.
Yeah, the late game, the Eagles can definitely kind of
And then
and they get
Atlatl
siege rams,
skirmishers help.
correct? That's like, Imp would be nasty for the Britons. But I assume it's probably gonna be Archer opening. Eagle transition later. But let's get into this game. So Bad Player says he thinks Bing will win. I think it's anybody's game. The way these two have gone, it seemed like the first one was close.
The Bison is going straight away to his enemy.
Okay, we're back in.
He is trying to lame the Aztecs.
He wants a lame after last game. He's like, I got to make up for that. You're at 49 seconds, BC?
I'm at 55, 56,
Okay,
57.
you're just 2 seconds ahead. So here comes the immediate scout. I mean, oh, he could get all his sheep right now.
Oh,
If he kept that, okay, he changed directions. That would have been
I was lucky.
not good. He may still find that boar though. Scouting. I mean, the berries should give away that he's there.
again with the, oh, he mistimed this. Why is he collecting wood?
Who, the bison?
No,
Oh,
Stavros.
John.
Oh, was he, no food under the, yeah, I don't, he didn't want to kill a sheep, I guess.
Didn't have it
But-
waste, yeah.
Oh, the boar. He sees the boar. He sees the boar. Oh, he takes the boar. He
Yeah,
takes the boar.
this could be the first lame
Oh, not like this.
tournament. Yep, there he goes. And I don't,
Behind
David
this.
yeah, that boar is long gone.
I think he knows that he's gonna get lamed and he's luring his deer. I think that's the reasoning behind it.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely neutralizes it. And then your scout's not weak, or your eagle scout.
I don't think has he realized that he lost his boar yet? That I'm curious.
He had view of where it was, so I assume he knows.
Well, based on playing with John, if he knew, I think he would have interfered with the scout.
But the problem was his eagle was behind his base.
Yeah.
And
I think he would have
could
taken a bill. If
probably
there was a
catch
bill
up.
out there.
But
The boar, it says that's a clean
It's-
steal, by the way.
it's a risk at the same time to try to. Oh, is he gonna get out of range of it? Oh,
That's a long
okay,
distance
he's
pull, hey?
good. The
He's
risk,
just showing off at this point.
yeah, the risk of not like going for the stop is then he doesn't push the deer that whole time. Like pushing the deer is a safe play because it's gonna neutralize it for the most part. Bison's gonna be nice and fattened up with 3 boars.
I would say Aztecs are not in such a huge disadvantage because Aztecs do get really good eco.
Yeah, I mean even like it's one people don't think of. The lumber camps have to refresh less often because the trees last longer. The gold lasts longer. Like pretty good bonus. The longer resources.
He has an idle villager near that boar, just standing there.
Imagine if he killed that with this TC after all that.
I know, right?
I would GG it. No, I'm just kidding. But
It would definitely set me back emotionally. He's
right.
luring his boar now.
Was he just eating sheep
Well-
that whole time? Cause
Yeah,
that's the first boar he killed was Ving's. Ving's not pushing any more deer. I would push more deer. Unless he didn't
I mean,
realize that was stolen. I feel like he knows. No way he doesn't.
he's doing a pre-milled rush, but his build is a little bit messed up because he went on berries regardless.
Bison's coming back to scout. He's gonna see. I think he's gonna see the barracks. We'll see.
He's not scouting the
What
center.
would you guys do? Would you, as opposed to the berries, I know we want food production, but like clearly he needs wood. Would you dump him on the closest,
Yeah,
like,
stragglers if you
tree?
have to. Yeah, there's.
like get the wood, then do the berries?
Yeah, he has enough. But I mean, if
Or
it's
is
ever
he
a time
dressing?
where
That's
you
why
need
he's
it,
doing that.
these
He
stragglers.
wants the food for the drush, right? That's probably what he's doing.
I think he's gonna put the mill up.
In my semi opinion, it's not worth it going for berries and making that big trip more than
Yeah,
one
yeah.
time.
Yeah, that's
But
why
he was trying to-
he's putting the mill. He planned it the whole time. Oh, and the
You
deer
didn't think he
turns
was-
around.
I was thinking maybe he was gonna drush, like, and delicious.
And he
didn't.
lowered his.
He didn't see the barracks.
I think he's looping back around, so maybe.
Have to get these deer pushed. And you lose a boar.
And is that 5 villagers on gold? Oh, he's gonna do a drush into man at arm rush into tower rush, I think.
Oh. Yeah, I've seen that from him.
And Stavros is is not on his way up.
Yeah,
Because
the delay, and then if you follow it with towers, that could be nasty.
that's a big off, yeah. Ooh, don't lose that scout. Oh no.
Oh
What?
no!
He scouted
Oh,
his
big-
whole base.
Thought he was gonna move it, but rip. Yep, there's the stone. There will definitely be towers.
Man, what a player. I swear to God. He gives me anxiety. Even if I'm watching, I feel anxious.
Yeah, Bison's pretty crazy style he's got. Hyper aggressive.
Because when I play against him, my base rule is we're not laning each other.
Yeah, because then it's like you're in Ving's position, changing up your whole plan. And here comes 5 bills, 3 militia.
And he gets exactly
Men at
enough
arms,
gold.
yep, 40 exactly. Wow, this is perfect.
He can drop in our forward archery range, I think.
Curious if the build
Yeah.
relies on
Gonna
the
tower the
lane.
wood.
I'm curious too, actually. You're right.
Like, it's probably different when he gets the board than when he doesn't, and it seems like this is just played out perfectly with the lane. He does it so much. I'm sure it's like part of his build order.
What's the reasoning of setting up those towers back there when he's got the men at arms to support?
He denies the stone.
Yeah, it could have probably been a little
But
closer,
scout
but
that. Take the wood and the berries.
Yeah, he could have
Yeah,
I would do
definitely
that.
placed it
And
much
the stone.
forward.
he's gonna go in archery range right after. It did seem like it was a little
Defensive,
conservative.
for sure.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not ranging anything at that position.
Yeah, it's literally not hitting the berries. We'll get fletching.
And wall behind.
Still, I mean, yeah, that I don't like
Oh,
that
got the
tower.
berries. There you go.
Oh, it is ranging. It seemed like I wasn't firing at first.
He's dropping his own defensive tower now. And he's gonna drop a second tower on his second stone, and Stavros might be.
He needs to plug that
Out of-
little hole. I mean, oh,
There you go.
and that's I don't know if that was a berry over eat or what.
Oh, eagles jumping on those villagers.
Oof.
Now he should back up with those eagles, get more eagles, and then engage.
That's a good counter.
Oh no! he's
Wall
good.
those out,
He's
wall
good.
those out, wall those out. Uh-oh,
Man at arms in.
those are not getting walled out. I mean, he can kind of fight them.
Behind this, Bison only has 2 farms, and he is heavily
Yeah,
housed right
he
now.
can fight those. I see why he didn't wall them out. Well played.
He's denying the tower
We are.
though. That's really good.
Locked in, 27 bills, 27 bills. Very close final match.
Not idle. He needs to keep going on wood.
I would put that's why I like the back. The mistake he kind of made his first lumber camp to the left. He could have just taken it back. Wood line. So much safer.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's losing villagers.
Yeah, this is looking kind of good for
Really
Ving.
For Stavros, yes.
Yeah. Because it's a big investment walking these vills, and he's bringing more vills. I don't know if that's a misclick.
I think you kind of
yeah.
invest. You
Yeah.
kind of have to all in invest at this point.
This doesn't look good for the Bison, in my opinion.
I agree because Aztecs
The
barracks
Eagles-
work really fast.
And
So
Eagles are
Eagles
good under
can-
towers, kind of. They're faster. They got decent pierce, right? Yeah, they got decent pierce.
That tower is gonna finish, I think. Oh no,
Oh, man. Yeah, this is looking...
really
awful.
bad. Yeah.
And the
He's
Eagle
giving up 2
play...
villagers. Oof. I think the Eagles caught him off guard. I don't think
at this
he saw
point-
Eagles coming.
You just go attack him now. This is neutralized. You don't need to even worry about your home. Through the tower. Yeah, those vills are in there. I mean... He could kill the tower. Just stop the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he kills that tower, then
Yeah,
he can
I like it. I
destroy
like
the
it.
partially completed one.
I just know, maybe he doesn't know, but Bison's wide open at home. And he is sending Eagles forward. Maybe?
Yes.
Yep. I love
Bison
it.
is sending more villagers forward.
Dude, Ving is playing this
Oh.
so well.
Just like last game.
Oh,
Death in the middle.
He knows
Death of
he's
the straight
invested.
line.
I mean, the Vil numbers are even. But the idle time, I'm sure. Well,
He's dropping a market in the center. Okay.
it's kind of even still, despite all of this.
Nice to
What
get
is
blacksmith
happening?
upgrade.
A market in the center, a forward market. Let's go.
He's gonna lose those 3 villagers inside the first tower.
Oh, yep.
That was
So it's not going to be even.
that's weird.
And that's kind of risky what the ones in the center are doing. Like, I
He's
feel
already
like
making
he wants
archers
to
now.
drop a castle, it looks like. But I
I
mean,
think
he's not.
towers.
Although, no, he definitely doesn't. He's not anywhere near castle age. What am I saying? There's no eco behind it for that. He just wants more towers, yep.
This is crazy.
I mean, once you're committed, you gotta kind of stick
Uh.
with it, but this does not look good.
Bison's not
No.
even going up
Now
castle, so
he's going mid at arms, so that will definitely help with the Eagles.
But he
I
has
mean, he's
archers
got
out already.
archers, yeah, so it kind of will, kind of won't. And now those
So
Eagles can wreck his eco. You get
the
that
best way to
stone,
deny a tower rush is you stop it before it becomes a chain.
yeah, but if he hits his stone
Yeah.
right now and that backwood, this is kind of maybe over.
Yeah. Yep.
If he goes back home, it's not, but he could win the game right here.
He's dropping a tower defensively now.
I'm
And the
impressed.
second tower is
I'm
going up.
impressed with Ving's play, regardless of how this ends. I'm impressed. I mean, both of
I
them
agree.
are good, but Ving
He
played
reacted
so well.
exactly how he needed to react.
Yeah, kind of like calm feeling almost. He just handled
Mhm.
it. I love it.
that's what I was telling you about his flexibility, right?
Yeah,
He's
Mhm.
a very flexible player. I still like to see those Eagles go after the stoners. Back
Yeah,
at
he's
Bison's base.
gonna get him off that backwood that I said was so good earlier.
He needs to quick wall that defensive tower.
Okay.
Otherwise, Wing is just
So
gonna sit under the TC.
Look at Ving or Bison's base.
He's quick walling that village. That yes.
That is like stone to keep going what he's doing. Yeah, this is what we were worried about.
Okay,
If that
I'm
stone
back.
gets hit and that wood, what do you do right now? You have a bunch of idle vills under your TC.
I still don't think Wing should just throw away the army. Yep, pull back, perfect.
They got in.
He's got more eagles in the center. They're coming forward.
Those eagles-
The Vil slash. We're gonna see a brawl.
Whoa.
Oh, it's
villager
an
fight
all-out
is
brawl.
happening.
I
Full
like
street
it.
rules.
Pull them all. You end this. You have them at home.
What is happening?
I love the way Ving has played this. Like, when you commit, you commit. You don't half commit. Like we saw. Oh wait, I don't want to do any spoilers. Never mind. I feel like he
Behind
forgot
us?
about those eagles on the market. Okay, he saw them.
Behind this, similar villager counts.
Very interesting. Yeah, it's weird. It's like Ving's playing so well, but the Vil counts. The army, Bison has nothing, but I mean his army is best invested into these towers. And yeah, you have to wall the palisade all the way around towers nowadays. It's not that little 4. 'Cause look, the eagles are killing it. I don't know if he's aware of that.
He has to be, right?
So he kind of like is lazy
Yep, this
about
is
it.
GG. Oh, he's in Castle Age. Yeah, this is GG.
Yeah, well played, Ving. This was a good series, and I'm very impressed with him, and he's gonna be someone to look forward to.
Of course, for
going
sure.
ahead.
And he handled the tower so cleanly. I'm very impressed.
Yeah. I mean,
I remember I
this
told
is
you about
it.
that. We talked about this
Mhm.
before, right, Benedict? About
We
the tower
definitely
run?
did. Yep.
And I was pretty confident Ving would do well. It's interesting in terms of like John Ving Stravos, like his use of the Eagles at the top for where there's no pressure on his economy.
Right.
He's cleaning it up, like he's confident that he's going to take care of that stuff below.
Yeah, that
That's
was
because my tendency, I would have gone and engaged where all the violence was, like where all the activity was.
super impressive. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
That was a gooder.
Well played. I think I don't have anything else working on the OBS correctly. I think we just get right into these interviews.
All right, let's do it.
So let's go to how about the bison first, and then we
Sure.
will talk to Bing after. I might have to drag you up, Killeg. Okay, GG's.
GG's.
Very scrappy. That was a
Yep.
entertaining set. How do you feel about how you did?
Myself. Okay. I felt like Arabia I lost in feudal age. I underestimated how fast Magyars can break in through walls. I think that wasn't the issue. There was a hole between two of my houses and he got in. So, yeah, from there on, I knew I had to go full all in. And I
Yeah,
think at start of Castle Age, I felt like I had some advantage since not mid Castle Age. So that was very scrappy, but that was good. And Kawasan, I blame Benedict. It's all his mistake.
Whoa.
I mean,
Are you-
you lost 2 bills to boar. One of them, I think,
So,
kinda lame.
so Snap, what he's not telling you is in our build, there's a specific number of villagers where you're supposed to lose 2 villagers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot
That's a
that.
thing.
Yeah, it's a thing in the
Forgot there's
build.
builds
You don't
like
know.
that, the
Yeah,
secret
yeah,
ones.
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I felt like keep going like whatever I thought I could do a YOLO castle, but then I was like I knew the game was over and
Yeah.
I
Nothing wrong
didn't
with
want
it.
to. Yeah, you
So I
guys
have a
would be
question.
casting, so I didn't want to give a dead game for you, so I
So
quit.
I'm curious to know why were you sending 3 villagers through the center on your way up to Castle Age?
Oh, that was a mistake. I don't know. Somehow
Because they
that
kept going that way, and one of them you
It kept
sent,
going.
and then he turned, and then he went back. So one of them you were controlling. I don't know if you were trying to go dock the other pond, but we were like, what are they doing? What's the mission here?
I was trying to dock the other pond and build a siege workshop.
Nice.
Oh, so Siege Workshop, that was the plan. Okay. We were
Agreed.
wondering.
Agreed.
No military, Nakedville forward, Siege Workshop. Interesting.
That's why that game was already gone. I didn't know
Yeah,
what to do.
that's why we were like the castle was whatever. That was like a YOLO. Maybe this will work play, and we knew it was instant GG when he spotted it.
Yeah. But he did a good job. Like wherever my wheels go, there was a skirmisher. I was like, damn.
Yeah, those skirmishers were also MVPs. The boars were too.
Yeah.
They scouted everything so well.
Yeah. I felt
Overall, if I would want to see this matchup, I would exactly want to see it this way: you playing Scrappy and losing.
well, Gold Rush. I felt like there was no way I should have lost that game. Like the tower chain should follow each other. I went on greed. I thought first I will tower both the stones. Like the second tower should be in range of my first tower. That
Yeah, I was curious why you dove in with the Maratoms while building the second tower in the opposite direction.
Oh,
I wanted to see what he was doing. I didn't think he could rush me because yeah, that was a misplay. If I
good
had a
point.
Right.
scout, my scout would go in, but I lost my scout. So yeah,
Good
That
point.
scout loss was a big deal for you.
Good point,
yeah,
Laposh. About the mixing up the Mayans and Aztecs. Whoops, I do not play Mezzo, so I'm not the best person to talk about them.
yeah, yeah. Like he played really well. Like second game, I threw away. Like I didn't do anything much. At least I think Arabia was good enough. Yeah.
Yeah, you played well
No,
on Arabia.
you did
The
really good. Yes.
monks, all
So
of it.
I
You
got a
were
quick question. How did you respond when you saw that Stavros took Aztecs? Were you like miffed about that, or what was your thought process?
Like Aztecs was my Arabia pick. So
Mhm.
was supposed to be, and we were in the lobby, and he was like, "I saw your stats, and you play Aztecs," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah." So that goes Aztecs.
well. At least you still won Arabia, even without them. So, but then
Another
they
Then
question I had was in Arabia game, he was going knights. So why did you never get pikeman upgrade?
I focused on defense. Like I wanted to click on the pikeman multiple times. Every time I go to my barracks, I didn't have the resource to click on it.
Did you
I
cancel
see.
it at one point? I could have swore I saw the upgrade in, but maybe not.
I wasn't meaning to cancel it if I did.
Okay, I'm not sure.
But overall, well played, man.
Yeah, well played. Look forward to seeing you in maybe some future tournaments or
That
show
was good.
matches.
You did your best.
Yep, I'm looking forward to us. This was my first tournament and it was a lot of fun. I was practicing with Benedict a lot, and Snap also knew my kills pick. I'm pretty sure everyone would have said that as a bad choice, but I went ahead with it. But yeah,
I think
yeah, go ahead.
I still think Kells have a lot of potential on that map.
Yeah, but for that, the player playing it should execute well.
Yes.
And
Yeah, in
best
terms
of
of
luck
your
for the
one
tournament.
last question, in terms of your tower rush, like you have the palisades like the 4 segments rather than completing it.
That was
Is
for
that
my
just out of
wills.
haste? Is that you're just rushing, or
No, I want my wills to jump in. Usually the wills jump in using
Yeah.
those gaps.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
time they never jumped in. I was so annoyed about that. Like they
Yeah.
were just bumping into each other.
So it's okay. That makes
Mhm.
sense.
could you execute that with like leaving just one gap open though, and then reduce the damage from attacking?
Yeah, I do a lot of tower rush. Like my 1v1 climb to 1600 was my peak. 500 something was just Inca will tower rush. Like I didn't do any other strategy for a long time. So I was pretty confident about it. Like the main mistake there was didn't do the tower chain. I should have had the chain. The first tower going up was good. The second tower should be in range. That was the mistake there.
Alrighty. Well played. Good luck in the future. That was a very entertaining best of 3 to watch, and we'll see you later.
Yeah. Best of luck for your rest of the tournament.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Hello. How's it going, Ving?
It's going, man. It's
How you
going.
feeling after that?
Pretty good. I mean, pretty good. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, to be down 1 and win back to back. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I was pretty confident on my home map. Just because the only time that I got to practice in like the past week almost was last night, and so I was just grinding away at that map to make sure that if it came to my home map first, I'd be able to push it back. I was not expecting a tower rush on Golden Pit.
I want to say, like, you handled that so well. It seemed like you were calm and just every way when you committed Vils, what you did with the Eagles, your towers defensively, the walls. You had a big fight with Vils in the back to push them out. It wasn't like a half commitment. That was just a very clean, well executed reaction, almost you could call it, because you can't script that, you can't plan it. It was awesome to watch. Very well played.
Thank you. It
John,
was stressful in the extreme.
Yeah.
But we managed. I guess just watching other like people deal with tower rushes and stuff can help give you kind of an idea of how to handle it, and half commitments to the Vil fight isn't going to cut it. So
No,
I was like, here we go.
We saw that in one of the
Very good way to
earlier
put it.
sets. We saw a half commitment. I won't say what game or what set if you haven't seen it. But yeah, we saw a half commitment, and it's got to be an all-in. Commit to towers.
You got to push it all out. Otherwise, you're just going to have a bad time.
Yes. And the boxing gloves come out. Like, that is the coolest mod ever. Just seeing the Vils throw down.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, that was a good one. He played really well. That first Arabia one, after that, I was like, well, shit, this is going to be all downhill from here. But
Yeah, did you realize you didn't have +2 on the Knights in the first Arabia game? Like, did you maybe think you had it, or you just didn't have enough to buy it and you knew?
I did realize I was trying to keep up production,
Okay.
and was just constantly trying to pump out as many Knights as I could, because being up against Mayans, I was like, oh, I got to outmass him.
Right.
Unfortunately, it didn't work, but gave it a good shot. Got some fun little raids in. But yeah, that wasn't super proud of.
We felt if you hit his back wood line instead of diving that TC, could have been a different
Yeah,
game. Because he only had +1, and you threw the numbers out, and that wood was all he had. And if you would have maybe got into that, could have been
it
different.
would have been.
But it went to 3 games, and it was epic. So maybe it's good that you dove that TC.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was right. There's the silver lining.
Yeah, and
John,
he played really well. He might have won regardless, but he played.
that second game, John, what would you say would be the turning point? Like the three of us as we were watching, like as objective bird's eye viewers, we saw that initial kind of scout battle by your base there, where you were bringing in boar and pushing deer. And we could see some mistakes that Bison started to make on his side, and then we saw, anyways, that I feel that there was a lot hinged on the difficulty getting back into rhythm that followed that. In your thinking, what was the turning point for the game where you felt like confident?
Which game are you talking about?
The second one.
Oh, the second one. Okay.
Hey,
So
you remember the one
Kawazan.
where he had like the two scouts kind of hitting each other or whatever, just aside to the top left of Ving's base.
yeah.
And it just seemed like the Bison started to make some errors, like he lost a Vil to a boar or whatever during that or something.
He lost 2 Vils to boars that game.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh no.
But it was like a distraction too, so it wasn't just like he pulled a boar and lost the Vil. Like,
Yeah. That's really unfortunate. Actually didn't realize. He didn't tell me. We were chatting back and forth on Steam afterwards, and he didn't mention that he had lost the villagers. So that feels bad.
yeah, we weren't sure if you knew how far ahead you were or not. Did you feel like you were quite ahead?
No. I thought I was behind. I mean,
Okay.
I was pretty, because he was what, like 50% faster to Castle Age.
He had nothing behind it. He had nothing behind it.
See, I had no idea. I saw the walls on the front, and so I assumed that he had walled all the way around, right? I was happy to take fish, but considering I hadn't seen any feudal pressure from him, I figured he was going fast castle.
Okay.
And I was actually really happy to catch those villagers out in the middle because I figured he was going to be coming forward with siege, being up faster and being Celts.
He had nothing. It was just he was hoping to get a castle on you in his position. He knew he was way behind, so you were probably surprised. Like what?
Those two skirmishers were hero skirmishers for that game.
Yeah, the scouting, the spotting that scout kept picking off those Vils that they'd spot. It was huge.
Awesome. All right.
So I do have a question about Golden Pit. Did you pick Aztecs because he likes playing Aztecs a lot?
I actually did. So I used the AoE2 insights, whatever, and I saw that like 30% of his games are some insane thing because he has like thousands of games played and like 800 of them are Aztecs. So I was like, okay, either I'm going to snipe that one and take it away from him, or I'm going to ban it, right?
I love the preparation.
Yeah, so I banned Lithuanians. I banned Lithuanians because I didn't want to compete with them on the hybrid map. You know, Lithuanians very good on hybrid.
Right.
And then I took Aztecs because I knew Aztecs, Golden Pit. It's just kind of, that's obvious. That's the pick, right? So
interesting. Well, either ways, that was a very well defended tower rush for you. I always like it when people defend tower rushes really well.
Thank you.
Because I personally hate tower rushes.
Oh no, tell me about it. That's the worst.
The stress is just too much.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, that was awesome to see because you're kind of, I don't know, I too kind of pull for the defender against those tower situations, and I love that you did a deny pick too. We hadn't seen that yet, where someone actually grabs something, and it's like you said, you have another pick, so you could have not even played that Civ. You just didn't want him to have it. So that's a first for that in our show matches, tournaments, all that. That's a really good heads up play to think like that. Maybe other people will start realizing you don't have to pick your civs. You can get another ban with the pick because you have 4
Well, yeah,
picks and
I
you need
mean,
3.
Yeah, if you've got good picks for all your map, you have another pick, and if you know that there's a particular civ that person uses or is particularly good with,
Mhm.
you can take that away from them. It's basically it's an extra ban if you want it, you know.
Yes. The very big heads up play. Big brain.
And
you
since
could
it's
say.
since it's a throwaway pick, it can be used as a ban as well.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Loved it. Looking forward to you going forward. I think a lot of people are impressed with your play from that. Like we
Oh,
don't know much about you. There wasn't much on AoE2.net. Like
I actually up until about I think it was last Saturday when I played a few games with Lapache. I don't play 1v1s. I play like team game land nomad.
I know, and
So
you helped me a little bit with it. I mean, I didn't win Land Nomad when I played Magic, but you were helping me. You're really good at it. You kicked my butt.
all good, all good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So well, hopefully I can continue to do well going forward. That would be phenomenal. Yeah, thank you guys for hosting the tournament. It's pretty awesome.
What do you think about your next matchup? It's either going to be
I,
Clemens or Sammy.
oh, okay. I don't know anything about either of them, so I'll probably watch and see the way that they play, and then I'm gonna have to think about. Well, now everybody's seen my play style and my picks and stuff. So how do
Change it
I
all up. I love it.
doing
I
that? Yeah.
I would give you one suggestion that don't let it get in your head. Do what you did this time. You did really good. Keep doing it. You did great. GG's.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, GG's. Any last thing you want to say? Leave it at that.
No, just happy to be here.
Okay. Good luck. Next week or whenever the next game is.
Awesome. Thank you.
All
Jono.
right. See ya.
Bye.
All right. Well, that was a awesome set to watch. Another one that went all the way. Really close last game too. I mean, that was back and forth. It could have gone either way. I would show the brackets and all that, but my OBS in the middle of the stream just went out. So let's keep it on Capture Age. Anything you guys want to add to that?
I'm really excited for how the whole round is going to end and what the next round matchups are going to be because since the bracket has been released, I've been researching players and what kind of games they like to play, what kind of maps they like to play. So I'm really curious.
Nice.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to, even a group, you can all like, someone could be sharing the stream or screen and you're all looking at it. Well, this guy's like this and this one's like that. It's just fun. I've been doing it too. Get all nerded out on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for you and Paige, whatever, for giving me a chance to cast with you.
Yeah, thanks for being here. I know Paige was going to be here. She had a last minute family thing. Family member came in town. So that's why I stepped in last second. I didn't have any notes or nothing prepared, but it's all good. That's why I mess up things like Aztecs and Mayans when I'm not prepared because I don't know those civs. My bad, everybody. But anyways, we'll wrap it up with that. We have another match in, let's see. Okay, very soon, actually. Is it almost 1? I'm gonna need a little bit of break. I don't think it's gonna start right at 1. It will start soon. It's between Mameluke and Meisel. Mameluke picked Arena. Meisel picked, I think he picked Golden Pit. I guess I didn't put it in my notes. I'll check. But yeah, it's probably Golden Pit and Arena. So stay tuned, guys. We got more to come.
Is the stream going to go offline and then back on
Yeah,
then again?
because my OBS is being weird, so I want to
Okay.
take a minute to do that. I need to grab some food. So
All right,
Sounds
I'll
good.
talk
probably
to you
about
guys later then.
30 minutes. All right, I'll see you, Ving. Well played. Thank you everyone for joining me. I mean, Ving.
Bye.
Killick.
It's fine.
Thank you everyone for joining. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.